Rising Ball. And for the final two words of our pregame ceremony presented by Webster Farm, welcome youngsters from the Oxford Lassie League. Let's hear it, kids!
Jackson Merrill, walk-off home run, helping the Padres to a sweep at home against the A's. Colton Cowser going yard late in the game, and the Orioles extend their win streak to 5 in a row. And Correa, Santana, and Royce Lewis helping lead the Twins attack. Steve Lennox on Baseball live stream podcast. Yeah, we'll get going here. Recapping day number 77 of the Major League Baseball regular season. First, we open up with a segment that we call That's Baseball. Sometimes commentary, sometimes thoughts, sometimes random thoughts, just like we do at the end with Sugar's Random Thoughts. But Sunday started it and continuing to do it here for the next, 16 days total. A reveal, baseball card, 2022, Topps card set. We are on card number 4. They stay face down on the desk until I have the reveal. I don't review every day of who we've gone through, but a little disappointed when I did this prior, and some people might be sick of hearing it. Some people may never have been on board with this, but opened up with Adley Rutschman, Aaron Judge, and in that pack also Vlad Jr., Emmanuel Clase. This set so far, Vladimir Gutierrez, relief pitcher, Cuban-born, Donovan Solano, and Elias Diaz, catcher for the Colorado Rockies. So those are the first 3 cards. Diaz was yesterday. If I was making a trade, Diaz would be kind of that player to be named later, or the throw-in just as a sweetener to complete a trade of baseball cards like we did as kids for a different generation. So card number 4, Jay Happ. There you go. Jay Happ is on board. I'm getting better at this, holding the card up. Jay Happ in a Cardinals uniform. So let's get into it. Recapping day number 77 of the Major League Baseball regular season. Handful of day games, plenty of night games around baseball on Wednesday. And 77 days in, 11 weeks into the Major League Baseball regular season. And I got to tell you, in the American League right now, Yankees, Orioles, sign them up, postseason baseball. Guardians, yes. Royals, likely. But right now, if you're an American League team, I think right now you're looking at that third wild card spot. Looks like the Mariners, AL West. Again, a lot of baseball to be played. Teams can go on a run. But if you're not above 500 right now, or 500 or better, then I'm not putting you in the conversation just yet. You've got to be 500 or better to be thinking right now postseason baseball. But there are a lot of teams right now hovering right around that 500 mark, either a couple of games above or a couple of games below. And in that American League right now, I think you've got 5 of the 6. So then you've got the Twins, the Red Sox, and a handful of other teams that are below 500, just below 500, that will be battling out for that third wild card spot. And we'll have to wait and see how things happen. Speaking of the Yankees and the Royals, Yankees have won the first 3 games of the series. They'll go for the series sweep against Kansas City later on in the day on Thursday. Yankees 6 runs in the first inning. Turn the lights out early. Go on and win Wednesday 11-5 against the Royals at Kauffman Stadium. Again, Yankees have taken the first 3 games of the series sweep. Jose Trevino, Giancarlo Stanton, Gleyber Torres, all homering in the win. Trevino, 3-run shot in the first inning. That capped the Yankees' big first inning. Cody Poteet worked into the 6th inning, gave up 2 runs, 4 hits. Poteet now 3-0 on the season with the victory. Dan Altavilla just got 1 out. Did not make it out of the first inning. Altavilla ended up giving up 5 earned runs. Daniel Lynch in relief went 6 2/3. Starter, reliever. He gave up 6 runs and 3 home runs as well. Bobby Witt Jr. collecting 3 hits, knocked in 2. Salvador Perez, on-base machine. Salvi, 2 hits, 3 walks. Didn't score a run. On base 5 times, you don't score a run. Kind of scratch my head at that one. Yankees going for the sweep. Good time to remind you, the Royals have not been swept in a series so far this season. They'll try to avoid that on Thursday in the finale against the Yankees. Red Sox called it a comeback back to 500 again in all capital letters with 3 exclamation points. Red Sox are at 500 for the 17th time this year. Sox 5-run 5th inning, came from behind, beat the Phillies 8-6 at Fenway on Wednesday night. That series even at 1-1. Great pitching matchup for the finale on Thursday with Aaron Nola and Tanner Houck. David Hamilton able to add on in the 6th inning with a 2-run home run for the Red Sox, his 4th of the season. Phillies scoring 2 in the 1st inning against Nick Pivetta, got 2 more in the 3rd to go up 4-0. Pivetta taking off the hook as the Red Sox come back. Kenley Jansen did give up a run in the 9th inning, managed to get the final 3 outs. Harper, a double, moved to 3rd, scored on a sac fly. Jansen, 10th save of the season and the 430th of his big league career. Sox, again, 534-34 record through their first 68 games of the season. Jarren Duran with 3 base hits as well. Colton Cowser breaking a 2-2 tie, 2-run home run for Cowser in the home 8th inning at Camden Yards. Orioles beat the Braves 4-2. All of a sudden, the Orioles are just right there with the Yankees in the AL East, and all of a sudden the Braves are a team, they're looking at a wild card spot. Phillies right now 10-game lead in the NL Eastern Division, and all of a sudden, a blink of an eye, Phillies have been consistent. The Braves, yes, injuries, but they've fallen off here, and it'll be interesting to see how aggressive they are at the trade deadline. Matt Olson of the Braves tied the game in the top of the 8th inning with a 2-run home run. Then Cowser with the heroics in the home 8th inning. Cade Povich was terrific in making the start for the Orioles, recently up from the minors, 6 scoreless, 5 hits allowed. Povich walked no one. Love to see that, especially from a young pitcher. He picked up 6 strikeouts. Craig Kimbrell worked a 1-2-3 9th inning. Kimbrell to save his 16th on the season. Orioles have won 6 in a row. Season high 23 games over 500. And the Braves have dropped 5 in a row for the first time in a long time. Orioles looking for the series sweep on Thursday. Kyle Higashioka did it on Tuesday for the Padres. Rookie Jackson Merrill did it on Wednesday for the Padres. Merrill walk-off home run, bottom of the 9th inning off Mason Miller. Padres come from behind, complete the series sweep over Oakland, take the finale 5-4. Merrill 2 solo home runs in the ball game. Donovan Solano, baseball card, also hitting a pair of home runs, including a 2-run shot that tied the game up at 4-4. Michael King, 12 strikeouts in the outing, gave up 2 runs over 5, took a no decision. San Diego pitchers combining to strike out 18 Oakland batters. Put the ball in play, good things happen. Not so much for the A's on Wednesday. And Padres with the series sweep, they've won 5 of their last 6. A's most recent losing streak has now reached 5 in a row, and the club now season high 18 games under 500. Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 with a walk, 2 strikeouts. His 17-game hit streak is a thing of the past in the rearview mirror. Rangers, Dodgers 5 home runs and thumping the Rangers 2 nights ago. Wednesday night, Rangers get back in the win column. Corey Seager, the former Dodger, 3-run home run. That off Walker Buehler in the 5th inning proved to be enough. Rangers hold on and beat the Dodgers 3-2. Shohei Ohtani homering in the 1st inning, his 2nd of the series, 17th on the season. Jason Hayward, RBI double in the 9th inning. What an ending to this one. Andy Pages thrown out at the plate. He represented the tying run. He tried to score from first on the double to right center field off the bat of Jason Hayward. Pages ran through the stop sign put up by third base coach Dino Ebel. After the game, through an interpreter, Pages said he didn't see the sign from Dino Ebel. Dino Ebel, longtime third base coach in Major League Baseball, one of the best. Pages ran right through the stop sign out at the plate. Marcus Semien, strong throw to the plate. Jonah Heim applying the tag. It's a play that you appreciate. It's a baseball play. Play that needs to be done. A little bit different making that play in the 8th inning or the 3rd inning compared to the bottom of the 9th inning, tying run, trying to score all the way from first base. Haywood would have been in scoring position with 2 outs with the winning run. Did not happen for the Dodgers. Rangers hold on for that victory. Seager homering against his former team. Semien, terrific relay throw again to the plate to Jonah Heim, who applied the tag on Andy Pages to end that game. Battle of Ohio, round 2 to the Reds on Wednesday. Jeimer Candelario, solo home run of the 1st. Reds up 1-0. Candelario, 3-run home run. That in the 6th inning put the Reds in front 4-2. Nick Lodolo gave up 2 earned runs over 6. Lodolo now 7-2 on the season. His ERA under 3. Love seeing his success. He's a terrific talent. Reading his quotes last night, may not have had his best stuff, but he battled, picked up the win, 7th on the year. Tanner Bybee struck out 11. But Bybee giving up 4 runs, took the loss. He's now 4-2 on the season. Austin Hedges, rough night at the plate, 0 for 3 and 3 strikeouts. Team split the 2 games in Cincinnati. They'll play 2 in Cleveland come September. Mets able to even up their home series at 1-1 against the Marlins. Win Wednesday night 10-4. Harrison Bader, Starling Marte, Francisco Lindor, all hitting home runs for the Mets. Tyrone Taylor, 4 hits, his second career 4-hit game. He had 1 extra base hit with a double. Mets manager Carlos Mendoza telling the media on Wednesday, when Edwin Diaz comes off the injured list, he's going back into that closer role. Zach Neto, solo home run in the second. Joe Adell, 3-run home run, part of the Angels' 4-run fourth inning. Angels beat the Diamondbacks in the desert 8-3. That series even at 1-1. Jose Soriano worked into the ninth inning for the Angels. Soriano did give up a home run in the 8th inning to Christian Walker, picked up the win, his 4th on the season. After the game, Soriano said everything was working. Matt Moore came on in the 9th inning in place of Soriano. Moore did give up a 2-run home run to Ketel Marte, but he got the final out. Slade Ciccone giving up 2 home runs, 7 earned runs, total over 3+ innings. Ciccone now 1-5 on the year. Nolan Arenado, 3 hits, broke a scoreless tie with an RBI single in the 3rd inning. Cardinals with a winner at Busch Stadium over the Pirates, winning 4-2. Series even 1-1. Sonny Gray, 9 Ks, allowed just 1 earned run on 4 hits over 7. Gray now 8-4 with the victory. Gave up a walk and a double in the 1st inning, came back and struck out the next 3 hitters to get out of that jam. Bailey Falter taking the loss for the Pirates. He falls to 3-4 on the season. Henry Davis, solo home run late in the game, his 1st on the year. Ryan Helsley gave up a hit in the 9th inning, but nothing else, and picked up the save, his 22nd on the season. That leads Major League Baseball. Anytime you think of a Cardinals closer, do you think Bruce Sutter or Todd Worrell? Sometimes I do. Mitch Haniger delivering the pinch hit RBI base hit in the bottom of the 10th inning. Mariners walk-off 2-1 victory against the White Sox. Luis Robert Jr. tied the game at 1 with a solo home run in the top of the 9th inning. Game was scoreless for the first 6. Brooks Raley broke that scoreless tie with a solo home run in the 7th inning for Seattle. Haniger, 6 career walk-off base hit. Mariners now lead the majors with 16 one-run victories, their second walk-off hit of the series against the White Sox. And the Mariners now 10 games over 500. How about this for the White Sox? I'm going to create a T-shirt with something with runners in scoring position. Maybe it involves ineptness. The White Sox on Wednesday 0-for-8 with runners in scoring position. Add on to this, 2 hits and 30 at-bats with runners in scoring position over the first 3 games of the series. Lots of hits, lots of runs. Series finale, Rockies and Twins at Target Field in Minneapolis on Wednesday. Twins, 24 hits, 17 runs. Beat the Rockies 17-9. Twins, 4 hits with runners in scoring position. There's the theme. In the 1st inning alone, came away with 5 runs in the 1st. Minnesota, then scoring 7 runs in the 8th inning. Carlos Correa, 5 base hits, 5 singles, and RBI, 3 runs scored. Carlos Santana, 3 hits, 4 RBIs. Royce Lewis, 3 hits, double home run, 2 RBIs, 3 runs scored. All 17 runs charged to the Colorado Rockies pitching staff on Wednesday. Sad to say, all 17 runs were earned. Starter Austin Gomber gave up 8 earned runs on 11 hits. Reliever Nick Mears got just 1 out in the 8th inning, tagged for 5 runs. Ryan McMahon, double home run in the loss for Colorado. Brewers closed out their home series against the Blue Jays, took the finale 5-4 Wednesday. Brewers took the opener, took the finale, take 2 of 3. Tobias Myers gave up a 1st inning home run to Davis Snyder. That in the 1st, and that was pretty much it. Myers went 6, gave up just the 1 run, now 3-2 with the victory. Gave up 3 hits total, struck out 4. Kristen Yelich, 3 base hits, 3 singles, run batted in. Willie Adames, 11th home run of the season. Adames coming through, 2-out, 2-run home run, and the Brewers 5-run 6th inning. Jays got 3 in the 9th inning off reliever Holby Miller. Trevor McGill did come on, gave up a hit and a walk before he finally got the final 3 outs. McGill to save his 11th on the year. Chris Bassett, the start for the Jays, went 5 scoreless. Gave way to the bullpen. Bullpen roughed up. Brewers have now won 6 straight home series. Day baseball Wednesday in San Francisco. Giants taking the rubber game in their 3-game set over the Astros, taking the finale by a score of 5-3. Austin Slater led the Giants, 3 hits, 2 RBIs, runs scored, stolen base in the leadoff spot. Logan Webb, the win, is 6th on the year. Gave up 300 runs on 7 hits over 6 innings. Come on, Giants. Come on, get in the mix here for the in the National League. Bye-bye Dodgers for the division title, but come on, San Fran. Webb did not allow a walk, struck out 5, gave up a 2-run home run to Yordan Alvarez in the 6th inning. Framber Valdez gave up all 5 runs and taking the loss for the Astros. His record now 5-4. Getaway day, time of the game, 2 hours and 7 minutes. One of the hottest teams in baseball right now, yeah, the team in D.C. Nationals extend their win streak to 5 in a row with Wednesday's 7-5 victory against the Tigers in Detroit, club's longest win streak since 2021. Jake Irvin, solid, 5-5 with the win, 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run, a walk, 5 Ks. CJ Abrams, couple of base hits, 2 RBIs. Abrams hit his 11th home run of the season against Reese Olson in the third. That tied the game at 1. Olson ended up giving up 5 runs, 4 earned on 10 hits over 5 1/3 innings. Olson now 1-8 on the season for Detroit. Ryan Finnegan did give up a home run to Riley Green in the 9th inning, but able to take care of business. The home run by Green made it a 1-run game. Finnegan able to close the door, pick up to save his 19th on the year. Nationals manager Dave Martinez said, "This is awesome," when talking about the win and the win streak after the game was over. Cody Bellinger, 3-run home run, top of the 7th inning. Cubs up 4-2. In the end, they hold on for a 4-3 victory against the Rays in St. Pete. Seiya Suzuki, also homering in the win for Chicago. Jose Siri, Jose Caballero, both hitting solo home runs in the loss. And the Rays have now dropped 5 of their last 6. That's a recap of day number 77 of the Major League Baseball regular season. As always, we close with Sugar's Random Thoughts. Brought to you by the Yellow Rose of Talbot Bed and Breakfast in Easton, Maryland. Considering a stay on the beautiful Maryland Eastern Shore this spring, summer, or fall, consider a stay at the Yellow Rose Bed and Breakfast in Easton. Tell my sister Tammy, tell my brother-in-law Kenneth that I sent you their way. We've been talking about Juan Soto. We've been talking money in baseball and salaries for many, 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 many years. Didn't just start in the 70s, didn't start in the 80s. You can go all the way back. DiMaggio, Mantle, Babe Ruth. They all negotiated, just in different ways. A little different today, obviously. But Nolan Ryan, did you know this? Nolan Ryan became the major's first player to make $1 million in a season. Ryan, 4-year deal, $4.5 million deal with the Astros in November of 1979. Nolan Ryan, the first ever $1 million man in Major League Baseball. Remind you again, our recent interviews with author Steve Ketman and former big league coach Rich Donnelly available on our Lennox on Baseball YouTube channel. As we've been doing, you know what? We're going to switch it up. Brian Holland's going to take a day off. Edwin Diaz is coming back for the Mets. Yeah, going back into that closer role. That's how we're going to close this one out.